So, do you see a snake on that log? Yeah, good. You see, that snake is a olive keelback, or in scientific name is Atratium schistosum. Okay, and its local names are, in Hindi it's called Jaituni Dhoria, and as I said, it's an olive keelback. So, and these keelbacks are basically a family which mainly consists of olive keelbacks, Bedham's keelback, green keelback, striped keelback, or checkered keelback. And the most striking thing about these keelbacks are that they're normally water snakes. They are found normally in the water, and their main prey is frogs. These olive keelbacks eat fish and frog. The others also eat fish and frogs, but the main common thing in all of the keelback is frogs. So as you can see in this picture, it's basking in the sun, and you'll be surprised to know that it's only 1 foot and 6 inches long. Quite small for a snake, you say. So you ask, is this particular snake a baby? No, then it's not a baby. If you subscribe to this channel and see the other videos, snake, not so much a snake, it's about this other snake which is a Phips's shield tail, and it's even more smaller than this, and it does not look more and like a snake at all. It looks more like a worm than a snake. Haha. Anyways, you can understand it's a snake, but you'll say it's a baby snake, won't you? So but actually it's not a baby snake. And as you can see in this photo, carefully observe the scales. What do you think they are? Smooth? Rough? Well, I'll say they're rough, or in other words, keeled. You see, it's keeled. Keeled is like rough scales. Keel scales, rough scales, all are the same. And its underside is yellowish. You can see the sides of its underside, light. And as said before, it eats fish and frogs. I didn't see any frogs around this area, but I saw many. Oh my god, so many fishes. Like literally, there might be more than 100 fishes or so. These snakes have a very good chance of survival in this area. And its body is stout and cylindrical, as you can see, and it's over here you might think the whole body is yellow, but that's only because it's sitting in the sun, because snakes are reptiles. They are cold-blooded. That doesn't mean they go killing around for no reason, but it means that they don't get the warmth from its own body. It needs to take it from the sun or its outside temperature. That's why you can see this one is like sunbathing, you might call it. And uh, you might think, comparing to the photo of the fish given, that this snake is really tiny. Well, I'll say yes, the fish is much bigger than its head, but snakes are not like humans. They are reptiles. But snakes have one very unique characteristic. They can open their mouth bigger than you think. Their ligaments are very loosely connected to the skull, so they can open their mouth so wide, like some those big pythons. There have been attacks. They can even swallow you whole. Those big pythons. You are much bigger than their heads, don't you think? But still, they can eat you up. And anyways, this snake is a diurnal snake and it climbs well. And also, all snakes can swim. If you don't know that. And it's a gentle snake which flattens its head when it is alarmed. It doesn't like. Snakes normally don't like to attack, They'll first run away. If they are cornered, then they attack. They don't just come and attack you like that. So, anyways. And it is found in parts of Kerala, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, and Orissa. I found this in a lake in Karnataka, Bangalore. And its habitat is tanks and ponds. When I say lake, I meant pond, or a big one, where lots of fishes can breed, perfect for the snake. And it lays up to 30 eggs during December and March, which is its breeding period. So, the snake in the photo is quite small, but some individuals have been known to grow up to 3 feet 3 inches. You call that long? Well, yes, that's quite long. Big for this snake. And here's the most important thing of it all. It's a non-venomous snake. So if you're bitten by it, no problem. Got relieved, did you? Oh no. I don't know. So, if you subscribe to this channel, you'll see other snake videos and other animal videos, both wild animals which you don't see normally, and animals and pet animals like cats and stuff. So, and you have lots of interesting facts about them. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe to this channel and watch the other videos. This is a believe it or not snake. But which snake is it? Guessing time starts now. Oh, you don't know any little things about snakes, do you? I mean, you might know, but fine, it's a Phipson's shield tail. It's called Khapar Khavya in Marathi. Its scientific name is Uropeltis phipsoni. Isn't it really complicated? Isn't it really small? Well, it's only 11 inches long. And believe it or not, this 11, almost 1 foot long snake is an adult. Well, you can see it's violet brown with yellow and black spots. It has a cylindrical body with a short blunt tail which appears to be cut at a slant. You can't see the slant now. When you are sideways with it, you can see it. It is found in the western Ghats of Maharashtra. That's why I told the local name in Marathi. This one is in Pune district. It lives underground. Many people are afraid of snake because they are venomous. Well, the Phipson's shieldtail's venom category is, guess which it is? Non-venomous. It eats earthworms. Funny that for a snake, eh? Some snakes lay eggs while some give birth to live ones. The species that give birth to live young ones are called ovoviviparous, and the species that lay eggs are called oviparous. Phipson shieldtail females are ovoviviparous. They give birth to 5 to 8 young ones in early monsoon. It's a nocturnal snake. Thankfully, it can hardly give a bite. That is, if you just walking around in the Western Ghats at night and bump into it, which you're not likely to. It's also sometimes seen during the day. Snakes have different scales depending on the surrounding. There are 3 types of scales: keel scales or rough scales, smooth scales, and warty scales. Snakes that lead underground lives, subterranean, mostly have smooth scales, and warty scales are found on sea snakes. Warty snakes resemble teeth on a file, helping the snake grasp slippery prey. And you might ask, like fish, and you might ask that why do snakes that lead subterranean lives need smooth scales? Well, that makes it easier for them to move about and bury about. Phipson's shieldtail's tails, funny isn't it, are short, on which keeled scales or rough scales are present. Do you know snakes are not slimy? Being reptiles, they have a backbone, meaning not squishy, and scales, which are not at all slimy. Many people have misconceptions about snakes, for that they are being killed. Misconceptions like they are evil, they'll come in the night into your bed and bite you and kill you, but that's not all. They only bite in self-defense. For that, snakes are being killed. The Phipson's shieldtail, just look at its size. Pretty small snake, isn't it? Are not threatened by killing, as I said just now, pretty small snake, but by habitat destruction. They are endemic to the Western Ghats and only those of Maharashtra. They might start moving about to the other Western Ghats, but now they are found only in Maharashtra. The way you could help would be planting trees and plants, and you could have a visitor. I'm not saying Phipson's shieldtail. I mean, you could have if you planted trees and plants in the Western Ghats, but then which plant would be yours and which tree would be yours would be very difficult to mark. And then if it was in the Western Ghats, yes, maybe you would have a Phipson's shieldtail visitor. But if you're living in cities like, any other visit. To know the possibilities, subscribe to this channel so that you know the latest updates.